playing Call of Duty 4 on a website kind of like Metacafe or Dailymotion, located next to your MySpace and often found via Yahoo internet searches. You know the place. Well, anyway, it was 2010 and my channel was doing just groovy. Except, of course, for the fact that I started my first video with a cheesy pickup line and rambled my viewers to sleep with post-commentary. Dull post-commentary! Every single video! It was not quality content. I said to my cat, hey cat, how can I improve my videos? And my cold, callous cat, she glared at me like a baby after you take away its binky. And she jumped onto my shoulder, and she said, I'm hungry! And then she scratched my neck with her claws and meowed incessantly while knocking over all of my gymnastics medals until I had learned my lesson. That's when I swore that someday I wouldn't need to ask my cat's advice on how to improve my content. My videos will be filled with action and the graphics will astonish, with storylines filled with drama. My channel will be a place people go to give 5-star ratings just for fun, where Captain Kirk and Captain Picard fans can talk Star Wars together. Waka waka doo-doo, yeah! Well, that was a turning point, and it wasn't long at all before I found my muse. Because the very next week, I came across a video game with very little action, incredibly lame graphics, and absolutely zero storyline. Not what I desired, but exactly what I needed. That's right, that's when I transformed into CaptainSparklez! CaptainSparklez! Oh yeah, you know, I still remember my first survival Let's Play. Those were the good old days. Things were so simple. I spawned in an overgrown jungle and created a bunch of floating trees just because that's the type of person I am. And I turned that wood into a monstrosity of a treehouse, and a zombie and a creeper tag teamed me like the Road Warriors. And I found diamonds, then broke my back mining obsidian. And oh yeah, I met my best friend Jerry the Slime, and I threw him in a cage and didn't leave him water. And I went about my business for days until I finally noticed that Jerry had demonetized. But it's okay. You know why? 'Cause it wasn't my fault. I built that cage to meet all OSHA standards, so it wasn't my fault. I built that cage to meet all OSHA standards, so it wasn't my fault. I built that cage to meet all OSHA standards. I guess I was a little distraught over Jerry, but I was still riding high from prior wins. The views were pouring in from TNT and, of course, revenge. And my skyblock adventures and fighting zombie Nazis, and my super-duper star-studded Hunger Games videos. But next it was time for another step towards complete Minecraft Let's Play domination. I was in Minecraft story mode, and the game was amazing up until they killed my character off. Not sure why, but they did. Well, I got so irritated and I couldn't let that slide. So I looked up Telltale Games' address and I drove to their studios in my Toyota Corolla at a very aggressive 45 miles per hour until I reached the front door. I knock and then I wait. Finally I yell, open up! No response. I know what you did! Still no response. You have to fix this! They're trying to ignore me. So finally I grab a crate that was on the ground and stand on it to reach the intercom. But before I could hit the button, a bearded man with a bowl of pulled pork opened the door. Oh man, it's the boss Pete Hawley. So anyways, he pushes right by me and jumps into my Corolla, and I'm like, hey, get out of my car! You're gonna get beard crumbs all over the seats. And he's like, nope. And I'm like, do it! And he's like, screw you. And I'm like, it's on! So I grabbed the handle and he hit the automatic locks, and I jumped on the roof and he sped off down the road, and I was thrown to the pavement and he disappeared forever with my sweet ride. Yes indeed, I'd have to walk home now. And that night my life would change forever when I downloaded a new map and I called my buddy Zine. Then things got really unfair. And you know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. This map duped us once and then once more. We burned in deep hot lava. Could not escape, we were trapped in a death simulator. Duped us once and then once more. We burned in deep hot lava. Could not escape, we were trapped in a death simulator. It's CaptainSparklez. CaptainSparklez. Well, to cut a long story short, that map was extremely unfair. I decided to prove myself by defeating a Henzoid map, and I would once again draft Zine along with Kara to ensure a victory in the Department of Miscommunications. So we put ourselves in adventure mode and started on our quest. Things were going great until Kara said something strange. She said, pig return grass? I said, pig poop is not in the game. She said, me, you return grass. I said, I don't understand. Clock? She said, cow return grass? Zine said, I'm thinking composter? She said, diamond hoe, grass, 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 return grass, grass, grass? I said, I have absolutely no idea. She said, pig return grass? I said, you've literally said that and it's not helping. She said, chicken and villager, return only villager? Zine said, I got nothing. She said, just think of just these words that I've been saying. Cow return grass. I said, did you miss the part where I said clock? She says, but it was cheating. Stop talking. Let me explain the conundrum I had. I said, I found the concept of time. Then it got even more confusing with invisible pathways, Zine's angry parkour, baffling grids of tiles, cars, food obsession, and crawling through mazes. Ah! Oh man, I was going insane. While Hensoid was laughing at us, the pain kinda reminded me of when I dropped a 10 million sub video without 10 million subs. So I decided to relieve a little stress. Oh! Why have you done this? Why? Fork! I can't take it anymore! Fork shorts! After breaking my keyboard and embedding my mouse into a monitor, I calmed myself by listening to the silent screams of thousands of glow squids falling into lava. And it just so happens, that's when I got a phone call from the girl of my dreams. Her name was Whitney. She was an aspiring rapper and a huge Disney fan with a keen interest in the Big Bang Theory. I'll never forget the first thing she said to me. She said, hello, do you guys deliver? She dialed the wrong number to my heart, and we had a mutual love of butter boots, going out dancing, good animation. We both believed that hummingbirds were the sharks of the sky. We even hugged a few times, so we collaborated on a video, and it gave birth to lots of memes, sometimes to my embarrassment, but our love was too passionate for memes to stop. Oh yeah. But then while doing parkour, Whitney said to me, she said, oh shortcake, why do you call that a strafe jump instead of a Neo? I said, whoa! Just because everyone else calls it that doesn't mean I have to as well. So I jumped in my Jord GT and drove away, and I never once looked back. Cause I'm CaptainSparklez! CaptainSparklez! Anyway, things really started going well for me because I got invited to compete in the Minecraft Championship. That's right, a chance to go head-to-head with the best around. First time was a little rough, but then I started losing like I was born for it. Aw man, no matter who I was teamed with, they couldn't carry me, but I was still getting more popular. Okay, like one time, I made it to Dodgeball, and even though we lost, most people dressed as yellow yaks to show support. So I tracked down S Major after the competition so I could ask him for a favor. So I say to him, hey, could you rig it so I never win? And Scott didn't even hesitate and said, sure, but it doesn't seem like you need any help from me. Now that was low. And when he sees a tear form in my eye, he's like, hey man, it was just a joke. Well, that's just fine, I can take a joke after all. Mr. I got to play the maps ahead of time. You know, he's just jealous of my forehead tricks. Soak it in, you'll never be able to do this. Say, that reminds me of some others that like to dunk on me. All my loyal weight re-rackers on Reddit can get a little carried away. Well, at least once in a while, if I make an honest mistake, I never get to forget about it. Like this one time when I let my eyes wander a little, and I'm like, hey, come on, you did me dirty. But they just keep coming up with more things I'd rather not remember. You know, sometimes they even use my own words and logic against me? Man, it's like they enjoy hurting me, you know? Anyway, I still love them, because they do cool stuff as well. Well, I think I should probably stop rambling on and on and on, because the only thing I actually wanted to say is, I am awesome! That's all you really need to know, so at some point, if you need a place to go that will make you forget how inconsequential your life has become, no matter how pitiful, and no matter how worthless you are to the rest of the planet and humanity, as long as you have the ability to hit that like button, you can rest assured there's one place that will always welcome you. The best Minecraft channel